Hey, what's up guys, it's Cold Blue, and today I'll be reviewing the God of War. The God of War is an action-adventure game released in 2005 for the PlayStation 2. It was developed by Santa Monica Studio, and they mainly developed other nice games like Journey, Bootleg Smash, and the other God of Wars. It was remastered in the year 2009 and released again for the PS3 along with its sequel, The God of War 2. It has won several Game of the Year awards, and I agree that they deserve the title looking back in the games that also released that year. Like, who even thought that King Kong, the official game of the movie, is a good idea for a title? And I think this is how it went down. Anyways, playing God of War for the first time, the game made me feel powerful. It made me feel like I was the God of War. Using Kratos' weapons and magic, killing enemies non-stop made me feel like a Greek Doom guy. But it also humbled me with its puzzles. Granted, they're not that hard, but the game design could have been a bit better. The game doesn't make it obvious that you can push some doors, because the prompt doesn't show up when I go up to it. Some objects at least. Other than that, I think the game is pretty good overall. I think its platforming was made to be really challenging. That's why I have no complaints, even if I kept falling multiple times. The plot of the game is also very nice. It provides a backstory as to who Kratos was and who he is at the end of the game. The story was about a time when Ares, the god of war, waged war against Olympus and tricked Kratos into doing things in his stead. Having realized this, and as a way to redeem himself of his sins and ask forgiveness from the other gods, his mission now is to kill Ares. Only then will he be forgiven by the other gods. The game sets in motion after that. The plot is shown through flashbacks and cutscenes, while the gameplay involves you defeating enemies, solving puzzles, jumping through wooden logs with spikes, while reaching your next objective. The combat felt smooth and fluid. Defeating large enemies and bosses have their own weaknesses that can be exploited. Bosses, however, have their own way of being defeated. You won't just beat them by hitting their health bar to zero. You need to use the environment for some bosses in order to finish them off. Graphics-wise, I did play the remastered version. Appropriate environment and character models for the PS3. Nothing extraordinary, but at least it wasn't bad. I have no complaints whatsoever, except that I don't think my GPU can handle the PS3 emulator, so, well, it does this half the time. Other than my GPU, my only other complaint was that of the game design. It can be pretty confusing. Like I said, that some objects can actually be interacted with. You can go through a whole area for 10 minutes not knowing where to go, and you accidentally pressed R2 on a wall and it turns out that it can be pushed. Anyways, this game was a blue guaranteed overall if we were still in 2009. However, I'm gonna have to go with a wait for sale with this one.
I have to apologize.
It is a pretty old game, which makes one wonder why I would review this game.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to.
Yeah, it's a very good game, and that's about it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hit like if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you have some other games you would want me to check out. Hit subscribe if you're looking forward to my next videos. That's all for today. Love your parents.